Good morning and welcome to the show, the Pro Tennis Podcast. Wow, I had to do this. It's early, it's like 7 a.m. Welcome to the show. It's Pro Tennis Podcast, and Coco Gauff gives up. That's the appropriate language. She gives up against Eala. Let's bring up the scores here. At first when I saw this, I was suspect, as I should be. It was her left arm. Look, it's one of those places on the arm that it's probably anxiety. It's probably anxiety. I know this because I've had a lot of tennis court anxiety in my life. I mean, I've seen it all, the cramping, uh, especially the cramping. Just I've been through it all personally on the court. So I understand. I get it. However, she could have just sliced. She could have backhand sliced her way to the finish. And she actually might have played better. She actually might have played better. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I could just rant. I could rant on Coco Gauff all day long and I'd be completely justified. There's so much to talk about with her. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame. It's probably why, people have said to me that I don't belong coaching women. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Uh, I mean, it's just what we do with some of our women. What we do with some of our women is just this. It's a shame. It's a shame. Especially this isn't even. We're talking about Coco Gauff. We're talking about a multi-millionaire, uh, insanely famous star cannot handle the big stage, and somehow she's still one of the most famous tennis players of all time, and she cannot handle her position. She barely can handle it. We could say, I guess you could say that she barely can handle it. And it's also a shame that people will see the videos like this and they'll just shut down. Like, it's like, oh, you can't talk. Like, they can't even see it. They can't even see the majority. The majority of people can't even see this nonsense. Like, I wonder what her parents think. Are her parents that delusional as well? Are they that delusional as well that they can't stare their kid in the face and say, "We need to talk"? I mean, who's her coach? Where's her coach at? She has all these coaches. So let's look at it here. Coco Gauff, the 4 seed, retires to Alex against Alex Eala. Not to mention that, not even to get into the double faults. First game, 2 double faults. I mean, it's like, so let me just focus here for a minute, okay? You're one of the greatest. Let's tout her up a little bit. You're one of the best tennis players of all time. All right. I don't think that's true, but just this is what the public thinks. You're one of the greatest tennis players of all time, and you have some pain in your arm, your left arm, and you cannot slice your way. You cannot backspin your way to the finish line. As I said, she probably would win more games. She might even realize. Have you ever done this? Have you see these? Because people aren't tennis players. I've done this. You have some pain, like especially when it's in non-dominant arm, and you start slicing the ball. Maybe you're like, "Whoa, this actually might work." I'm discovering. I'm discovering that I don't have to be a one trick pony. Is that the term? Now I do understand that at her level, it is difficult. It's difficult to just randomly become a slice player. Okay, it's difficult. However, it's still doable. Remember, you're the greatest. You're one of the great. You're supposedly one of the greatest female tennis players of all time. I'll say it right now. She's gonna go down as one of the greatest female tennis players of all time, based on her ranking, and her wins and what she's done. At the end of the day, and you can't sit in the chair. You can't sit in the chair and say, "Okay, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain, but it's my left arm. I'm gonna slice this. I'm gonna slice my way to the finish line, and I'm gonna finish this match. And I'm telling you, because I've done this. People have done this. And then I'm gonna discover a slice. I'm gonna discover my slice backhand today. But see, they're not in a state of discovery. They're in a state of this is how it works. This is how it's gonna go. I shouldn't be in pain ever. And the thing is, it's against this. If you saw the last Eala match, I guarantee you she's going into this like I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And if you watched her speech after the last match, people will say she's humble, this and that. You could clearly tell that she was pissed off that the fans were not for her. That me mentality. And she tries to play it off, and it's fine. She tries to play it off like she doesn't care, like it's not a big deal, like she's humble. She's not. And I mean, that's the right politically correct move. But just be yourself, Coco. You're a superstar. You're a selfish, me superstar that wants all the attention. Just admit it. You see me, I'll do it on this channel. I'm trying to get attention. It's like, just be yourself. And that's what you see here. She's really not able to be her true self. Because if she was, people would probably hate her. I would love to see it. I would love to see Coco Gauff get some real haters. Be yourself. So anyway, that's that. And the double faults, man, I mean, that can make this the Coco Gauff show. The double faults they gotta go. This nonsense. You're gonna go down as one of the greatest tennis players, women's tennis players of all time. You've been playing tennis. Guys, try to make sense out of this. Don't make excuses don't make excuses for the superstar. All right? Don't make excuses for the little girl. She's not a little girl. You've been playing tennis since you were 5. You've been seriously embedded in tennis since you were little. You've played these tournaments year after year after year. You've won a lot of tennis. You know all the girls. You know the scene. Don't tell me she's nervous. You played this tournament how many years in a row? You've been here how many years in a row? And you come out and you double fault twice in the first game. Tennis players, where are you? Real tennis players, how does this happen? How do you not have the confidence to stop double faulting? It doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, as a coach, as a longtime coach, as a longtime player, athlete, this is not real. This can't be real. There's something seriously wrong with this situation. That's what this is. It doesn't make any sense. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. And it's the fact that it continues to get worse. I mean, she needs some real people in her life. That's all I'm going to say. Real people, not fake people. Real people. To really look her in the face and talk to her like this. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, the left arm, people, the left arm. What is she gonna say? She can't toss the ball? I mean, that's a joke too. I mean, not even like the pain. Like, don't they have ibuprofen over there on the side? I mean, like, what kind of pain pills they got over there? I know guys be taking pain pills during the match. I've seen it before. Look what these other guys will do. I mean, she's got to be fined for this. This is almost like finable. So anyway, moving along. Talia Gibson. This one I'll lose all the viewers. I've seen Talia Gibson play in person. Absolutely looks like nothing special. And she's cruising. Defeats Towson. She's cruising. She's going to play Paulini. And then the winner of that is going to play the winner of Eala and Noskova. I mean, if Gibson can get past Paulini, here's the thing. I do think she can get past Paulini because even though Paulini is one of the top players, she's so small that Gibson is so big that this might be a good matchup for her. And then she's gonna play the winner of Noskova and Eala. At the end of the day, if you can get over the Eala hype, I mean, these are winnable matches. And I'm loving it because I got her court level on my channel. So I'm hoping that she wins through and my videos blow up. But she'd have to win the title. To really get the video to blow up, she'd have to win the whole thing. It's unlikely. What else we got here? That's about it. Anna Samova defeats Raducanu. Look, Anna Samova's huge. She's almost 6 foot. I'm not surprised. Here's another one. I don't understand. With like players like Raducanu, you got to go into the match. You're Raducanu, okay? You're playing Zakharova. You've lost the first matchup. The first time you played, you lost. You go into the second one confident, you have this game plan, you come out, you hit out, you win. Okay, fine. Makes sense. You come out, you're playing Anna Samova. You have no shot. You have no shot to win. This is my thing. You got to be honest with yourself. I cannot beat Anna Samova. Why? Not because she's a better tennis player than me, because I'm 5'7", 120 pounds. She's 5'11", 160. And based on how she plays and based on how I play, we can't go toe-to-toe. It's not going to happen. If we go toe-to-toe, I will lose 99% of the time. So I have to do something drastically different, and I might lose 6-0, 6-0. It doesn't matter because I've already lost the match. The match is already lost before the game's even played, based on the height and weight and how they play. So I got to go in and do something drastically different. That's the only way I'm going to win. Why not do that? Why? See, I'll tell you why. Because they're not honest with themselves. They're not honest with themselves, and they're not going into the match because of their ego and saying they're going into it delusional. I can win this. I'm confident. I can win this, etc. Not looking at the facts. The facts are she's huge. I'm small. Most of these matches are won based on size and weight, especially on the women's side. Look at Sabalenka, 6 foot, 160. They don't give you the weight. She's at least 160. Serena Williams, huge. They're not talking. People don't talk about this because you can't even get the weight on their website. You can't even get they don't list the weight. And they want you to think about technique. They all have great technique. Get over this. They all have great technique. On the women's side, the way that they play, the way they hit through the ball. No way you're going to win when you're going up against a giant. You got to be honest with yourself, Raducanu. You're little. You're not Alcaraz. I mean, it's her style, but still, that's where you have to be honest with yourself. It's just one match. You're going to lose anyway. And even people that don't play professional tennis, this is what you have to do. This is what we have to do on the court. Be honest with yourself. You're going to lose anyway. So you might as well do something drastically different. So we have Osaka against Sabalenka. I mean, here's an example. Can Osaka hit with Sabalenka? Probably. So she's probably just going to play her straight up. But if she couldn't, she would do well to do something different. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they're not honest with themselves. Well, I do know because they are what they are. They're not Fedesi. Not everyone can be. I mean, here's the thing. Was Fedesi like that when he was 20 years old? Absolutely not. But these guys got coaches. They got Fedesi coaches around them. They're supposed to tell them these things. But the coaches are, for lack of a word that I'm thinking of, are weak. They're weak. They might be good tennis coaches, but they're weak personalities. People pleasers is what they are. We got Alcaraz playing Rinderknecht. Potential Rinderknecht-Vachereau rematch if Rinderknecht can defeat Alcaraz. I mean, can Rinderknecht defeat Alcaraz? Probably not, but Alcaraz, if he's going to, he'll lose a match. Is he undefeated this year? He's due to lose. Djokovic, Kovacevic. Yeah, this is a live show. You guys can chat. You guys can come in the chat. There's 40 people watching. I can't believe there's even 40 people in here watching. Can't believe you guys haven't turned it off, turned the video off yet. You can call in on my Instagram as well. Maybe not today, but I'd like to make this call-in show. Yeah, what do you think about Coco Gauff? Makes me think there's not really anyone in here. You guys are all bots. Can we get some real interaction here? Because I mean, you guys are probably into tennis right now way more than me. I just wanted to talk about Coco Gauff. Not gonna lie, I just want to talk about Coco Gauff and get out a little bit my personal frustrations on the world and how they treat young people like little babies. Maybe that's what it is. It's a reflection of how society treats their young people like little fucking babies. But they're not. They're not little babies. So anyway, we got Lerner Tien playing Fakina. Lerner Tien might go all the way. He's going to play Sinner. Sinner Fonseca. Would love to see Sinner go down to Lerner Tien. I'll leave you with that. I'd love to see Lerner Tien defeat Sinner and go all the way. So, yeah, Pro Tennis Podcast. I have also have a channel called Pro Tennis Podcast, which I will eventually go over to, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and play some tennis.